Hello, so welcome back to the channel everyone, and welcome back to this adventure watching Eloise grow and progress. Eloise is now 2 months, yay! So I guess one of the big differences is we've gone on to the bigger feeding bottles, and she's now having just gone up to 180 mils, so that's about 6.5 ounces. So you were on 150, and now we've had to start using the bigger bottles. And you just drunk all that. So yeah, so we're now feeding her 5 times a day rather than probably in the last video we were doing the 3 hourly feeds. Bless you. 5 hourly feeds are much better for us, so we're feeding her at 7 AM, lunchtime, 5 PM, 10 PM, whatever time she wakes up in the night, which is better, I think, because I don't know, Lauren does that one, but we just feed her when she's hungry in the night. Sort of hopefully going to be able to drop that one at some point. But yeah, having 5 hours between the feed means it feels like you're not constantly feeding her, and yeah, it gives you a bit more time to do stuff between feeds, so that's a bit more manageable at 2 months. You can say hello to the camera. She'll pick you up. Right. Ugh. Say hello to the camera, Eloise. Say hello. Oh. Hello. Hello. Oh. She's still not quite there with sitting up yet. She won't sit supported. She does kind of support herself on her legs a little bit, so if you walk her like that you can feel that her legs are taking some of the weight. Well, sometimes. So that's a new thing at 2 months, or around the 2 month period. Not quite ready for standing yet. Oh, let's lay you down. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, play mat time. What's this? A firefly. What's your favourite toy? I think it's a firefly, isn't it? Are you looking at Daddy? Yeah. Oh, you're holding on to the rings. See, at 2 months now, Eloise can sort of swipe at things, so she can look at a toy and coordinate her arm to swipe at it. And she's even holding on to these rings now. This Firefly toy's got some rings at the bottom. She definitely seems to like this one, and she can kind of hit it and make it move and hold on to those rings, so that's really good. I suppose one of the big changes is because she's grown out of a lot of clothes, even at 2 months. Look, this is all the box of clothes that no longer fit her. It's incredible. All the early baby grows no longer fit. You've grown, haven't you? You're longer, you're quite tall. You're tall. Yeah. So I guess another change at 2 months is she'll hold on to, I know I'm putting it into her hand, but she obviously finds it quite comforting to hold on to little muzzies and little cloths. You like to grip them, don't you? Can you talk back? Can you babble? Yeah.
Yeah.
Does she make the same noise back now?
Yeah. Oh. she's not going to do it, but I've got it on my phone. Oh. Yeah. What? What are you doing? Yeah. Well, Miss Blue Eyes. Yeah. Yeah. What? Tell me about it. Yeah. What's that? It's a big light. Yeah. You're trying to see your daddy. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm amused by the crinkly playmat. Yeah. Does it make a sound every time you move? Yeah. Is it crinkly? Smiley, you're happy, aren't you? Happy because you've just been fed. Yeah, that's a big smile. Yeah. She'll smile now at you, and if you make silly noises or silly faces, she'll smile back at you. She's a happy girl. And smiling at your daddy. Apparently one thing she started doing, which I haven't seen yet, but Lauren assures me she's doing it, if she gets bubbles on her lips, she'll spit them at you. You've been spitting at Mummy. Yeah. You haven't spit at Dad yet. Or Dad hasn't noticed. Yeah. So we've gone up to the larger size nappies now. You're on size 2 nappies, aren't you? Or they size 1. Well, we've gone up from the newborn ones. Because the little ones were getting too tight, weren't they? What else has happened at 2 months? I made a little list. So she babbles, she spits, she'll hold a comforter. We're feeding 5 times a day now, and she'll look at things a lot more, watch TV. Well, not watch it, but she'll look at the moving images. Do you like this thing? This is good at night time, this thing. It kind of illuminates the room, puts stars all over the room. I don't know if you're that interested in that in the daytime, really. Make it flash. You see that? You're more interested looking at Daddy? Yeah. What about we take that off? Yeah. No. Not ticking. So probably the most traumatic thing to happen so far were the 8-week vaccinations. So in the UK you have vaccinations at 8 weeks. So she had the 6-in-1 vaccine, the rotavirus vaccine, and the meningitis B vaccine. So a lot of vaccines in one go, and then you have to have them again at 12 weeks and at 16 weeks. So it wasn't too traumatic, but obviously she was a bit unwell for a day. Only lasted 24 hours. She had a bit of a fever. The Tommy Tippy temperature gauge came very useful, didn't it? Your temperature went up to 38.8 in the night. But it's the first time we've ever given a Calpol, and the Calpol made her very sleepy. So it's just a bit traumatic as a parent, because there's not much you can do. You can just give them Calpol, as it says on the box. Give them 3 doses, and then in 24 hours you were fine again. So around the time of the vaccinations, the thermometer came in really handy. Let's have a look. You're 37.4. It's a little bit hot. We are sat in front of a light. Let's compare, see what Daddy's temperature is. 36.4. Ooh, you're a degree hotter than me. I think babies do run hotter. So yeah, around the time of the vaccinations, she had a bit of a temperature, but it was fine by the next morning. This thing came in really handy. So I don't know how you would take a temperature with, I mean, I know how you do it. You put it in the armpit or in the mouth, But this thing's just so non-intrusive, and when they're not feeling very good, you can just, you know, she doesn't even know she's having a temperature being taken, so this Tommy Tippy thermometer is really worth the money. You know, thank you Becky for buying this. I bought this water mat for Eloise to do tummy time on. It's just got these sort of floating little fishes on it, but you're not very good at tummy time, are you yet? So this will be interesting to see in the 3-month video. So if we put you on this, so the idea is you go on this and you look at the fishes. You look at the fishes. No. As you can see, she's struggling a bit with tummy time at the moment. She hasn't quite got the strength to lift her head up. She sort of face plants it. Look at the fishies. No. No. Oh. No. Not a fan of tummy time, are you? Maybe next month. Eloise likes falling asleep on people now. She's obviously tired after her time on the plane mat. The only problem with having her sleep on you is you get a bit stuck. It means you can't really move, because as soon as we move her off, she quite often wakes up. Okay, so if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'll get her doing a thumbs up one day. And if you'd like to see more from me and Eloise, please subscribe to the channel. Next video will be your 3-month review. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to everyone. Yeah. No. Okay.